Hello everybody, this is Jorge in the Tube with another helpful video for the infamous Jeep Patriot. This is a 2008, by the way, and the problem with it now, or it has been a problem for a while, but we're finally getting around to it, is the liftgate would not lock or unlock. So we had to do the good old climb in through the back, and there is a little round hole access point right where the lock would be, where you can actually put a little screwdriver into this gadget here. Oh, it's dark over here. There we go. This little item sits in there, something like this. Or actually, if it's closed, it's like this. So then you have to put a little screwdriver right there, turn this little gadget, it's like a quarter turn to unlock or lock it. But anyway, so what we found out, yes, it is this darn little thing. This is called the Liftgate lock actuator, and it is an electronic part, so of course perfect chance for it to fail and needed to be replaced, or needs to be replaced, like any other part that on this car that always goes bad. But anyway, so it is very easy to do. Decided to post a video because I didn't find anybody that was showing it point by point. But anywho, all right, I'll try to be brief with this. Obviously, you open the lift gate, manage a way to get it open. Then you'll see that it has, let me see here. It'll have this panel here. See if I can have a good view of it like that, right? Okay, and let me put this down for a second. It'll also have this little panel by the edge of the glass on the inside, of course. So anyway, so what you want to do is remove this one first. Okay, so you basically pull it until it snaps, but pull carefully so that you don't break it. It is held by these little gadgets here, if you can see them. Boy, I'm getting a lot of glare. Let me come over here, if you can see it. Holy cow. Let's try over here. Maybe this is better. There we go. So you have these little tabs that you have to pull. Oh, look at that. This one's probably stuck in the car. So I should be able to find it. Let's see. Here's a couple more. Oh crap. Maybe I never had one. It looks too clean to even have one. So look at that. A little factory failure. They forgot to put a tab on it. But it goes into these ports here, I guess. Anyway, so you take that one off, then you'll have access to the big piece. The first thing you want to do, this is where you'll have it like this on the lift gate. Over here, where there's a sort of like a handle, where you can pull it down to close it and so forth, you have two Torx bolts. They are T30 Torx bolts, so that's probably the only special tool you'll need. Other than that, you'll need a Phillips screwdriver. So, okay, before I get to that though, as you are pulling this gadget, you'll see, well, over here where it'll let you, when you take off that small piece that's in here, when you take that off, see these little pins here? Those pins hold that edge. But anyway, so when you have this thing, I'm trying to hold it with one hand as I film, but you'll pull on it, pull it away from the panel, and you'll have to reach inside. Let me see if I can get you a better video. Okay, so let's assume that I reached in here and I managed to pull it off, and I managed to disconnect, you know, one or a few of these. Okay, you'll want to stick your hand in there as best as you can, because in case some of them don't snap easy, you'll have to go in there somehow next to the tab and kind of do a grip so as to create a you know, your hand widens and it pushes the panel away from the metal, you know. So as you squeeze, it kind of causes a gapping sensation, a gapping around the between the plastic and the metal of the door panel, the liftgate panel. Then you come over and find the other ones. You try to squeeze, especially these here. Squeeze, kind of like if you're milking a cow. But anyway, you squeeze and it just kind of pops it out of the metal better. Because when I was cranking it from here and from here, some of them did not want to come that easy. Anyway, so once you pull it off, you just kind of, from the other end of the other trim by the glass, you just kind of pull it off and you can slide it out. So that way you don't have to take off all the plastics. Now, if you want to take off all the plastics, by all means, go ahead. Here's the part that I was talking about. You just kind of grab this part here and you kind of just pull it and that piece will come off. Then you can kind of slide it underneath again. Slide it back underneath and push it down to hold it. Okay, so now for the best part. So here is the actuator. Now this is the new one. I've already installed it, but it's very easy. It has a plug. Let's see if I can get a better angle here. Has a plug, so you have to kind of lift the tabs and pull the plug off. And then all you have is a fill up here and a fill up right here. Two bolts. And that's it. Just that comes off. You slide it back in. Make sure that the other end of this white pin, plastic pin, it fits into the groove of the mechanism in here. So let me see if I can show you. So here's the gadget. This is where it's at, like this, right? And look at the other side, has a pin, so you'll see how it'll fit in there. Once you get it in place, you just tighten those two bolts, just snug tight, not too tight. Put the wire connector pin back on, or wire connector period, whatever that is, and give it a test. So you just kind of go in there and on the door panel buttons, do the lock and unlock over there, and you'll see how this will do a quarter turn when you hit it and a quarter turn back. And the new one actually works. And basically just reverse the assembly, you know, the big door panel, snap back in, then the trim here, and then the two T30 Torx bolts, and then you are set. So by the way, the fail on this, so that if you know that you need it, is supposedly what we read online was that if you hit the switch in the front or the key for the lock and unlock buttons, and this here motor does not make any noise whatsoever, that means this has gone bad. That's what I'm being told. And sure enough, it looks like it did the trick, because I've already tested it and the new one works. By the way, we bought the new one on eBay. and I believe this one fits cars from 2007 all the way through 2017, Jeep Patriots, Liftgate, actuator, by the way. So we found it on eBay for about 18 bucks. If you go to AutoZone, if you want it right away, you're going to pay about 95 bucks, I believe, with tax. So it's up to you. But hey, we waited a few days, came from eBay, and boom, there it is, and it's working, and hopefully it'll last, another 8, 9 years, or until we get rid of this piece of crap car. I hate to say it, but too many things going wrong with this thing. Let's see, I think I cover most of everything. I'm not a professional. I'm just like to help out where I can, and just as I've benefited from YouTube myself, and at least for videos that I don't think I've found online to help me out with this. So, but again, it's easy for the common garage guy. So have fun, enjoy your repair. Hope this video helps. Hit me up with a like if you like the video, and or any suggestions. And again, please don't judge me on the video. I'm not a professional, just helping out, that's all. So you can fast forward or rewind on the video. I know it came out to be a little longer than I thought, but hope this helps. Have fun. Have a good day. Bye-bye.